Comrade Konibabi suggested something that that our representatives should be made to live within us. I must tell you emphatically that Otunba Akintoye lives within us, but where precisely he lives, I can't tell you. But he lives within us. He lives under this Oshodi sort of local government. Despite the fact that he has properties in Highland and whatever, but he lives within us. That is to show you that he's the kind of person that wants to feel the pulse. He already feels the pulse because he was born, brought up. He started his business here. He made everything that he needs to make. He made everything here. So he's not the kind of person that will now emerge and then will now relocate outside. So he stays with us. He is currently living with us, and he will continue to do that. Thank you so much.
Okay. Before you take your leave, Mr. Salako, now there are this distraction coming up from the ruling party in Oshodi, and as a community frontier, as a community voice, we are not going to allow such distraction to affect our collective development. How sure are you? How sure are you that this will not distract Honorable Almaroof Kehinde Oloyede in discharging his promises to his people? How sure? Okay, come on, okay. Before Mr. Salako, please come on, come on, sir.
Let me just. I want to try to unmute myself.
No,
okay.
no, you are on.
Did you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Honorable Oloyede Almaroof has been doing very wonderful things in Oshodi, and myself, I've known him for about 35 years now. About 35 years, I've known him as a person. But the only thing I will just say that the only thing that will not make the present government to lose their focus on what they are doing is to just face the agenda, what people are giving to them. We see governance these days is quite different from, it's like, I want to work for people. It's not unlike come and eat again. It's I want to work for people. It was in those days that we say, I want to come and eat, but now I want to come and work for people. And people has given you a mandate for 4 years. What will make you to excel in anything you want to do is to face that thing that you want to do. The mayor of Oshodi, as for me as a person, there are certain issues that is not supposed to talk about. You just be focused on what you are doing. There are certain things that you don't even need to react to. You just be focused. There are certain things that we just look at, oh, these people that have asked me to come and work, let me continue with my work. But by the time you are looking at those things and you are reacting to it, it might deter you from what you want to do. It's just my advice. And I think Tobi can relate that, my advice to the chairman, that there are certain things that he must not react to. He must just face the task that have been given to him. So Tobi, go ahead.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
I hope you still remember my question.
That's.
I said there are a lot of distraction going on in Oshodi now from the ruling class political party. Now, how sure are you? Because you are one of the spokesmen of the new mayor in town. And one thing that we are going to be frank and we are not going to be happy about is that seeing what is being presently, or what is going on presently in another government, and it cannot sustain such speed at which it's working now, due to distraction from its political parties. We will not allow that. How sure are you that the new mayor will not be distracted?
All right, thank you so much. And thank you for using the word distraction. There, like I said, I still want to buttress the fact that it is due to the fact that he's a listening person. You always want to hear, everybody. That's the reason why some people have now see it as an avenue to want to, just you will notice that some people are just out for blood, regardless of what you do, regardless of what you say. Some people will just be out there just to this pulling down syndrome. You understand? Honorable Kehinde Oluyede is undisturbed, is unperturbed. He has his eyes fixed on the projects given to him by the good people of Reassured. And for you to know that he's not disturbed at all. Just this morning, the rehabilitation of I think Banire Streets kickoff just this morning. The rate at which this man is going, people are just amazed that how is he doing it? But he's a man. Each time we are talking, when we are talking, we will tell you that, look, Tobi, I have made promise to the people. We can't afford to disappoint them. We can't afford to let them down. So that is what is actually pushing him. That is the spirit that he has. So to the people that believe that they can run him down, to the people that believe that they can distract him, they are just wasting their time, because he's undisturbed, he's unperturbed, he's not going to be distracted. He has his eyes fixed on the job given to him by the good people of Reassured, and that is the transformation of Reassured. He is very, very particular about transforming Reassured. Reassured has this location benefits. We are at the center of everything. Some people will say that we are at the center of Nigeria. There is nowhere in this country that you are going to make mention of Reassured that people will not know. But we have not harnessed that benefits due to poor infrastructure, and which is what Honorable Kehinde Oluyede is out to correct. So I can give you my word that he's not going to be distracted, he's not going to be perturbed, he's not going to be distracted at all. He has his eyes fixed on the job given to him. Unfortunately, these distractions, they are coming from the ruling party, from APC, that are supposed to be in one house. The opposition are even giving kudos to him for the way he's going about it, for what he's doing. But unfortunately, some people that are unpatriotic within the party, they are just out to rubbish the image of the party, and by extension, the administration of Otumba Kehinde Oluyede and Baruf. But you have my word, he's not disturbed. He's not disturbed at all. He has his eyes fixed on what the good people of Reassured are going to benefit from, which is the transformation of our environment in terms of infrastructure-wise. And people will be saying that he's just, for now, his major aim is still on the road, but he's going to touch all the sectors. He's going to touch all the sectors. Talk about education, talk about health. In fact, he's going to touch everything. So what we can just continue to do for him is, one, to continue to pray for him, that God should continue to give him the wisdom and the will to continue this way. And two, that the people that want to clog the wheel of this administration, that God should put them to shame. But at the end of the day, Reassured is going to be better for it.
Okay.